Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And yeah, man, if you thought that this devil was going to let up on you northern kingdoms, you northern kingdom tribes, you're sadly mistaken, man. Right? This devil is showing you who he is, man. It's showing you that he don't like you, that he don't like you. He hates you. Right? Because what you got is a lot of northern kingdom. When this all went down, and I did videos on it in the past, they were saying, why aren't the so-called Negroes helping them? Right? Why? It's your fight too. You're gonna be next. Right? This is what they were saying. But the whole time, a lot, not all, because we do got brothers and we do got, other so-called Latinos, even in the world, that understand and know that they are the same people, right, as the so-called Negroes. But you got a lot of so-called Latinos that believe that they're goddamn white. They believe that the so-called Negroes are not, you know, uh, the same people as them. And they flat out hate the so-called Negroes when they come over here, man. So this is judgment from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The fact of the matter is that you so-called Latinos and Negroes are the same people. You are both Israelites. You are Israelites. You are from the same family, right? The same way you got so-called Latinos thinking that so-called Negroes aren't their family is the same way so-called Negroes think that Latinos are not their families, man. But, hey, to hell with what you think and what you feel in your own vain opinion. The Lord said what he said, and both kingdoms, the northern and southern kingdom, is being oppressed here in America, Babylon the Great, man, right? Which is Babylon the Fallen. But they're being oppressed, and you can't deny it now. So here you got this ICE, officer pretty much manhandling this northern kingdom woman, because her husband got, detained, and they're probably going to ship him wherever he came from. And she thought that, she could pretty much strong arm her way into not letting it happen. And they had to pretty much show her, man. Well, we've been telling you, man, this devil don't give a shit about you. And you do got so-called Latinos bringing that out now, saying that they should have listened to the so-called Negroes, right? For as long as I can remember, so-called Negroes always wanted to collaborate, as you could say, with, so-called Latinos. It was always black and brown. But when it comes to so-called Latinos, it was just them. And the Negroes, they got to deal with their own issues. That's on them, And like I said, it's not all so-called Latinos, man. But for the ones that know, they know who I'm talking about, man. Right? So let's play this. Because this thing's getting real. ICE don't care. Trump gave them the green light, and they're going to take it. Right? And they ain't going to hold back. Right? As many, things going down according, right, regarding ICE. You had them 3 ICE agents get shot in Dallas. You had ICE agents shoot at a bunch of unarmed, people, and I believe it was Chicago. So, like I said, man, like I always say, it's gonna get deadly. It's gonna get real bloody, man, real soon. Check this out.
An ICE officer tackling a woman to the floor at an immigration courthouse in Manhattan. That agent has now been relieved of his duties. The violent confrontation happened in the hallway of 26 Federal Plaza, where some politicians argue that ICE inhumanely has detained thousands of immigrant New Yorkers in deplorable conditions. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett live in Lower Manhattan with the latest. NJ.
And right, Lauren, several elected officials are now demanding a criminal investigation. They are saying it is not enough for this guy to be fired. They say his actions in that video may well be criminal. And it all comes, of course, amid rising tensions here in Lower Manhattan.
It happened outside an immigration hearing at 26 Federal Plaza. Federal agents are first seen struggling to arrest an Ecuadorian man as his traumatized family pleads for them to stop. Once the man is in custody and dragged away, his wife confronts one of the officers who grabs her.
And look, man, you see it. Pull the families apart, man. Just completely just tore up the family. You just seen it, man. The little girl was crying. And this devil, he don't give a shit. He don't give a damn, man. Let's get that. Deuteronomy 28. Show you how this devil get down, man. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 40. 49. It says, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far. That nation is going to be against the Israelites. Right? And this nation is talking about Esau, Edom, so-called white man. It says, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, man. So we didn't understand what they were saying, man. We didn't understand their language, whether it was French, Spanish, Greek. We didn't understand that. Verse 50, it said, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the persons of the old, nor show favor to the young, man. Right? So, hey, man, this man, he don't give a shit about families being together. What that dude, Tom Homan, said, he said, we're not breaking up families. They can all go. Right? He said it with his chest. So, hey, man, we've been telling you so-called, Latinos that this devil don't like you, man, that he hates you. But yet all you got energy for is to hate the so-called Negroes. So the Lord's going to judge you, man. The Lord's going to judge you in the land of your captivity. You ain't coming here to prosper and make a life. You ain't coming here for that. You coming here to be afflicted. You coming here to be you coming here to have hell put on you, man. Right? And how we know this? Because the scriptures say it. When we out and we teach and we see the Northern Kingdom just walking past and giving us smirks and acting like we don't know what we're talking about and we look dumb and this and that. But you're going to be the ones that are going to be sorry, man. Right? The Lord is going to force the tribes to listen to his word, man. And those that still want to rebel, they're going to be put to death. Because this word is out.
And shoves her into a wall. A video that has sparked yet more outrage at the actions of federal immigration authorities. This afternoon, Democratic mayoral nominee Zohran Mamdani condemned the agent's actions.
After taunting her with the response of adios, adios, suddenly that agent threw her to the ground. The kids began to cry, traumatized by the sight of their mother being assaulted in a government building. And when she was released, she said, in Ecuador, they beat us there too. I didn't think I'd come here to the United States and the same thing would happen to me.
Yeah, why not? Why not? The same people that oppress you, that oppress your country in Ecuador, right, where you came from, the same people that oppress you over there is the same people that's oppressing you over here in America, man. See, you tribes, you don't get it, man. This devil, this is his kingdom. The Lord put him over you to rule over you, to be a belt to your ass when you don't listen to the Heavenly Father, man. And right now, his word is going out and you're denying it and you don't want to listen. So it's going to put more hell on you, man. The Lord is going to put more hell on you. That's crazy.
Homeland Security officials called the agent's actions unacceptable and said he has been relieved of his responsibilities as the case is investigated. Brooklyn Congressman Dan Goldman says that's not good enough.
This conduct is unacceptable, and we need to make a deterrent effect by seriously investigating it for criminal wrongdoing.
Mayor Adams met today with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, then released a statement through his deputy press secretary. Like so many, we have seen the upsetting images, she said, and we are pleased to hear this incident is being investigated. Our entire city is less safe when immigrants are afraid to use basic services and attend court hearings, end quote.
Now, there was no immediate comment.
And that goddamn Sambo, man, he'll say whatever they tell him to say, man. He's bought and paid for. The nigga is he's just one of them, man. He's just one of those bootlicking NAACP, we shall overcome. Just to calm you down type niggas, man.
From Andrew Cuomo's campaign, Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa told reporters today that otherwise law-abiding migrants should not be deported. This has, of course, become a flashpoint in the race for City Hall. Much more on that part of the story coming up on Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock tonight. For now, we're live in Lower Manhattan. NJ Burke at Channel 7.
And they're going to use this. That's going to be the hot topic to get votes. The immigration policies, right? The immigrants, they need to stay here. They workers and they're law-abiding citizens, and we should make them citizens, and that's going to get the votes. See, they playing on your emotions, man. They playing on y'all's emotions, and a lot of you going to fall for it. This will be my last one, man. We're going to shut it down. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness. Yeah, because that's what our people have done, man. They trust in perverseness and oppression. You heard it. She said, oh, they beat us in Ecuador. I didn't know that I would have to come here to America and the same thing will happen. Why? Because you trusted in America. You trust that when you get over here, it's going to be better, man. Your life is going to be better. Your family's lives is going to be better. We're going to work till our fucking skin falls off our bones, and hey, at least we got a part of the American dream and the American pie. It's all a sham. It's all a scam, right? And you're seeing it, man. You're seeing it now. But the Lord said, because you trust in oppression and perversion and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity, this sin, shall be unto you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out of a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly and at an instant, man. And it is. This place is about to be a hellhole, man. This place is about to be lawless. This place is about to be death, destruction, right? Perilous. This place is about to be completely evil to you tribes, man. Y'all better return back to the Lord, or you're going to fall by the wayside, man. So, call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel, right? And y'all better know what time y'all in, man, because these devils, they're about to go all in. They still being suppressed right now, but soon they're gonna really get you the way they want you, right? And blood gonna start shedding. Call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. To the next lesson. Shalom.